us to say that we don't have happiness, security, and health. Those three things: happiness, whether it's harmony, balance, in tune, and then wealth, which is probably our material things or our financial things. And then our health. A lot of us are suffering with many different diseases of the body and the mind and the spirit. So without these things, we feel like we've been missing out on life. And health is the most important, because if you don't have your health, then all of the wealth and the material things in the world aren't going to matter. And nothing matters when you don't have health. You're not in balance and harmony anyway, so you don't have that stability. And, for most people, I think they tend to go outside of themselves to look for answers about why they haven't had the things they've wanted most in life. And most of us are in a state of wonderment at this time and age of like, what is really going on with my life? Why is it that things are changing so rapidly? Why is it I'm starting to feel different things about my life? Why is it that I'm starting to feel like I'm lost? Like something has changed. And yes, we know that the world has changed. We know that the whole world has changed in so many different aspects and will continue to. Long after the pandemic is over, the world is continuing to change. There's many things going on behind the scenes that most of the population isn't aware of or privy to yet, which is causing an underlying stir of big time, crazy energy, which is propelling us forward, which is stirring us to our core of who am I? What's my purpose? What am I doing here? What is this life all about? Why is this stress so enormous? What's happening with my life? And back to the three things that we want most is the stability, the peace, the harmony, the balance, the health, and then the wealth. And we can combine it. I like to combine it all up in the abundance, the ability to do what we need to do when we need to do it. And once we begin to understand and come back to ourselves, which is come back to the position of who am I at core level? What are my gifts, my talents, my purpose, my passion? What am I doing here on this planet? What source am I connected to other than my brain, which is recycled material? What creator source am I connected to? Whose voice do I listen to all day long? My intuition, my higher self, my guides, my angels, my Tom, Dick, Harry, my Buddha, my creator, universal, doesn't matter. When we have those things in place, we have everything in abundance, because we're always led to the right people, places, things, and event 100% of the time. We're in tune with ourselves. We're in tune with that which makes us tick. And I think the greatest thing that can happen during this whole different space and time on this planet is for us to tune into that space that we haven't been before. Well, a lot of us haven't. And once we come into that space, we have the harmony, the balance, the wealth, the connection, and the health. And it does take one step at a time to start to change that. So I'm going to encourage you to take that one step, to remember who you are at core level, to connect to a higher power, and to recognize your purpose and your passion and what you're doing here on this planet. And you will be one step closer to those things that you desire so deeply.